Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with another video here on the weekly reset that's happening today. In today's video, we're going to be going over all the upcoming updates and changes to come, in addition to some key events that are also going live this week. So, as per usual, if you want to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play just like myself, please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So, I always like to start this off by obviously talking about the ones that are wrapping up right now, because these are the ones that are going to be essentially be complete today, and then, turn around with the new ones. So, this and a zombie at the party, this is the final December event, and you guys caught my video previously. This is a non-event. This was really meant as a trap event to waste your resources. I didn't go for it because at this point, you probably didn't need this partridge to finish up the monthly activities, maximizing the shards for the X-Men variant of Emma Frost. Having said that, obviously, if you were trying to go for more of these ISO 8 purple ions, it is nice, but this was more of a kind of extra event for those that didn't, capitalize on the monthly. So, and the zombies wrapping up this month, this today. We also have obviously the new turnover month. So Ice Queen Gala, this is done. This is the December event, right? If you were able to fully capitalize on this, then you should have been able to push through all the way. And having said that, we were able to get this done actually, missing a couple of key events, which is really massive. This is kind of how it's designed. Now we're going to be pivoting over, right, to the new month, January activity, as well as this new event called Stretch Goals that I did break down yesterday. This is Miss Marvel Hard Light's free-to-play event. So if you guys are looking to get her unlocked and have this team utilized for your war priorities, this is definitely a good event for her to capitalize on. Just be mindful of the fact, I made a video on this yesterday already, but just be mindful that we may or may not need additional resources to actually get to the bottom here for milestone 14. Which is the 138,000. I did a video breakdown yesterday, guys, so I'll link it below. But otherwise, the good news is that these 100 shards of Miss Marvel Classic actually is going to be pretty achievable for most folks. And as you can see here, I didn't use any power cores for her, and I still got her unlocked. Just because we did get lucky with some orb drops here and there. But yeah, that's kind of the goal, guys. The goal will be to, obviously get the shards of her. It's a really easy event overall. Make sure you understand that. And again, I'll link my video below. But remember, this all ties back to the January month now, which is actually going to be Medusa's free-to-play unlock. So she's another key member of this Absolute A-Force team. And there are shards of her sprinkled throughout the entire month. Very, very similar to how we saw with Emma Frost. X-Men variants for the month of December. Now, it's unfortunate, but yeah, you have to go through most of it to actually get all the shards for her. And it does look like there's actually that last few shards at the very bottom. And then there's also going to be always that new kind of portrait that you can also get for your player profile. So that in a nutshell is kind of the new stuff, guys. Avengers Fitness Challenge for the month of January, stretch goals, which we broke down yesterday. And then also don't forget about just making sure that you're being mindful of kind of what's changing as well in terms of the daily objectives and strike passes. So Ancient One, if you guys are interested in the Astro team, she is going to be going to the strike pass now. So if you guys already finished up your strike pass from the previous 2 weeks, you are able to actually save these daily objectives and claim that on an earlier, that way you can just get a head start. Now, just be mindful of the fact that, I'm not really, rooting for too much on this team just yet because of the fact that we don't know what's happening with Battle World. They said that late January, early February, it might return with some revisions. So we're being on the watch for that. But that's why I kind of just stalled building these characters up, because we know right now with the new Spotlight raids, we need to build up, obviously, characters like the Alpha Flight as well as the Uncanny Avengers. Especially if you're trying to push through and work more on this Spotlight 2 prologue. That's kind of the priority right now. Orcus Raids should be your priority if you haven't built those teams up. So that's why this is definitely on the back burner for now. But yeah, she's in the strike pass, so you can take advantage of more shards for her to build her up. Obviously there. We also have actually the Leader Blitz coming today as well. And what is kind of be notable is the Shadow King Trials return. So it's actually been only a little over a month, but his return is actually coming up at tomorrow. Yeah, so if you're watching this now, he's gonna be coming back tomorrow. And remember, with him, you need both the Annihilators and Illuminati team characters built up to maximize on his event. I've made videos on the most difficult nodes. We were able to push through on difficulty 15 as well with all the packs activated. And as you can see here, because we landed in the top 5,000, I was able to actually earn the 7 yellow with a 5 red on him. The 5 red from what's been happening with the milestones that's tied back to that. So that in a nutshell is basically the events, guys. Shadow King's a great character. He's a great investment. Even though the battle world is not here right now, he's still actually a really good plug and play character that you can utilize in other aspects. And there's even a really good arena team that you can use him in right now. I don't personally use it just because my team still allows me to get in the top 10, but yeah, in case you guys want to look for other options for arena and you don't have some of those key characters like Mephisto and Odin unlocked, definitely worthy and notable to be mindful of there. So yeah, that's in a nutshell all the things that are happening this week, guys. Pretty short and sweet. I don't think there was anything else big. Just be mindful of the month over change, right? I also want to take a moment here to talk about Hercules too, because it was interesting. Usually we have these characters back to back with each other, right? You know, Jean Grey being obviously the new member, and then Hercules. So it was a little interesting that we didn't see his announcement in the blog. So if it's not going to be this week, which it wasn't because of the blog post being released last week, I suspect his addition should be next week. That, or they're waiting for something else. Maybe they're designing how he's going to get pushed into the game. But either way, his Red Star should be coming soon, and that's kind of what I've been saving my power cores for. And if you guys have been wondering why we didn't do that hot on the and the zombie in the party night event, because of the fact that we actually have been hoarding our ISO campaign. So we have over 25,000 now, and what I'm doing every day is I'm just using the free refreshes, and then obviously once of the power cores, that way I can claim the web milestone. The reason being, guys, is that the level cap increase to 105 is coming very, very soon. Historically, it's happened in the first month of the year. So we still have a few weeks left in January. Maybe it's early February. I don't really care, because I have 25,000 plus that I'm going to be utilizing for that. And it's going to get me closer to getting the higher levels on my commander. Especially since we haven't had a lot of ISO 8 events. So that's kind of logic there. That's what I'm doing right now, guys, to prepare. Hope this is helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below, what your game plan is. But yeah, that in a nutshell is everything happening today and this week. We'll be back with more content as per usual. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.